Hi everyone, RC Willy here. I just brought you a video today on the rear servo truck. I'm not sure if this will help anybody out, but anybody wanting to see this kind of up close, this may be the opportunity to. It's really not a I feel like it's a no-brainer if you're good with tools and metal. And also, probably a no-brainer if you can make a servo mount on a 3D printer. All you'd have to do is delete the piece that hooks onto the axle and make this little tab here. Go on the inside, it can go on the outside. I'm pretty sure it's probably stronger on the outside of the chassis. Let's zoom you in so I didn't realize I was out. But yeah, let's talk about it. Gold Viper motor. I like small cam motors. As long as your truck doesn't weigh a ton, they usually do very, very well. I found these to do better than the fat Vipers. Just for me, I'm not sure if it's just what I'm doing or what. These have been working better. The Mini 24 Hobby Wing Mini 24 Quick Run. I've owned two of these now. This is my second one. The first one burned up first month I had it. So I was kind of iffy on buying another one. But really just got it because I was tired of dealing with Furry Tech. And it's not that I had a bad experience. I just I'm getting better results out of other things that are cheaper. And that's how these hobbies go. The cheaper you make it and it performs, people are gonna buy it, you know, like the servo, PTK servo. How many people make these servos? The PTK is 27 bucks or 25 bucks now. Ain't nobody beating that. Like who else is gonna step in the game and sell us a servo like that? Is there someone? Please leave me a comment and leave me a comment of another kind of servo that does better than the PTK that is this cheap. Or if it's $5 off, I'll be interested. I'm interested in cheap stuff. I have a big family. Can't be spending hundreds of dollars every week on this stuff, so I go as I go. Why I started making my own chassis. Why I have 10 trucks and I just keep rotating and making new ones. I buy parts as I can afford them. And shopping at 24 Yep, I recommend everybody to shop there because he gives out free parts. And which these axles come from there free. I got them on like a random order. I did not buy them. I did not anything. These are $100-some axles, you know, like I wasn't buying those. But I used them on 2 rigs. This is my second rig with them on, I believe. I was gonna put them on the Sea Snake, but it doesn't match them now, so it's on this one. These are not tungsten. These are just bearing balls. Recently, my Hobby Lobby quit selling tungsten, which I need to talk to them and see why. And that was literally one of the reasons why I go there. Paint, tungsten, every once in a while, body. I'll paint for somebody. Anything else I want to tell you? This bracket is nothing really. Like I said, if you're any good with metal or can 3D print something and like able to design stuff with a 3D printer or dialogue or whatever it is it's called, you'd be able to do this. I have that's a homemade skid plate. It actually raises off the bottom. This is just a plastic cap. It slides really nice because it's just one solid piece. It goes right out to the edge of the metal, so the metal's not hitting. What was it? It was a lockout tag out tag at work that was wore out. You couldn't read it no more, so I brought it home, painted it black. Well, not painted it, colored it black with a permanent marker. I believe it's 90mm back. I have just the upper link is just the stock links, but it's just an upper link. That's either, that might be gladiator length, front length. EOS trans, the motor. I don't know if you'll be able to see this too good. This here, people are gonna give me crap, but I don't care. It's one screw holding this motor on. The only thing I've had a problem with doing this is that when you get in a big bind, it will bend this plate. So 2 screws is probably ideal. But I use 1 screw in an existing hole on the other side. This is what you get. Forward facing motor. It's low, as you can see. It's worked very well for me. And I have had this in some pretty hard binds and only bent one of these. Like I've done this to a couple of my trucks now and it works. And it works very well and I don't have to buy no motor mounts, no anything. I just drill my own holes in these motor mounts. Like this is one I didn't have to. But in the stock style one, it only has 2 holes to drill in. So I can drill the other 2 holes and put the motor wherever the heck I want. I can put it on the other side probably if I really wanted. I don't know. Or add a plate to this, drop it down. I don't know. I haven't played around with it too much, but that's what I found and it works. I do like the Albin motor mounts, but like I said, big family, not much money. So I do what I do. But I can build trucks. I can do whatever with the parts. Just mine might not be so flashy as most. Till I get myself one of them stainless 24s, and I want to get one so bad. And deck it out. Like I want everything nice on it. But other than that, that would probably be my nicest, freshest build would be the stainless if I ever do it. Okay, we're getting off topic though. Wheels. Modu wheels. These are 1.3 Modu wheels. I'm just showing you 1.0. Compare. I left the faces on the 1.3 in there, so you can see the gold in there. I took a 1.0 milk tea Humvee face. And with these two, took 2 bolts out of the hub of the Modu wheel. Took 2 longer bolts, put them in to mount this, because this stands off the face a little bit. Actually perfect for the wheel nut of these axles from Little Guy Racing Parts. And it gives you this look. Kind of like an old school military look almost. Humvee, maybe. let's see. Oh, since these are 1.3, I have no rings in them. I may do at some point, but I've been getting into doing this just to be able to change tires out. And these are the Upgrade RC Gecko tires. Really digging them. They are working very, very well. They're pretty smooth. And they're not super sticky out the box, which surprised me. They're different. And they work very well. I like them. I don't think there's really anything else I can tell you about this. That's just my Dumbo receiver in there. Wires are a mess, held down by a battery strap. PTK always has 10 million miles of wires, which I get it, because you could need that servo for any part of your truck and need to run the cord the whole way to the front. You can always cut it and make it shorter. If you're a seasoned guy, you can do that. Okay, we'll move on to the body. It's actually drying right now. This is a little wicked. At the moment, it's taken me quite a while to get it at this point. Be back here in a minute. Okay, I think it might be dry enough. I can at least show you guys. I'm gonna have to still sand paint. I see where a freaking hair got in there right there in the corner. But you have to sand and do some things first. It's got pop can, outer, black sand the bottom. Kind of just has that. I'm probably gonna have to get rid of these ears. It's gonna be rough looking. I'm gonna get rid of these ears. Couple more things I need to do to it, but maybe I'll give you an idea. This is not the color. This is just the base color. I think I might go black. You never know, I guess. This should give you an idea. It's on there a little crooked, but you know, kind of give you an idea of what that's gonna look like. I may push some mesh or maybe even bars. Who knows what I'll do with the windows here. But yeah, it's still drying. I gotta get it over there. I'm just gonna set it by my fan in the window. But that's the body so far, and that's been the biggest pain in the butt so far about this truck. The rear servo actually just went together really smooth. I was kind of surprised. The biggest issue was getting the ears to line up with holes. It sits a little crooked on there, and it doesn't seem to hurt anything can't even really see. Yeah, you can see it there. How it's kind of tilted this. But hasn't hurt anything. And on the horn, when you line up the knob on my remote, because of that slight tilt, this is what I steer, this is what I run it with. That slight tilt makes it so when I have it that way, it's perfectly flat now. You know, I can play with it. That's going to the left side, and that's going to the right side. Pretty simple. I might get some 3D printed parts that I can get on there, and maybe bigger knob. I've done this. This was for dig on a Capra. I think I might have done something to this. I'm not sure, but we'll have to see. That's what I use. It is kind of big and bulky, but it's pretty much similar. There's some stock remotes that are similar to this. Yeah, I think that's all I got for you with this truck. 39mm shocks all the way around. I don't know if I said that. This is how you get when you work swing shift. You forget what you say all the time. And you forget what you've done. Or what you want to do with trucks. Like, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and have to write an idea down. Or I wake up in the morning and I gotta go to work. So I'm writing an idea down before I go to work so I don't forget it by the time I get home. I know it sounds ridiculous, but when you work swing shift, I work 8 to 4, 4 to midnight, and midnight to 8. So I'm all over the place. You forget things. So if I've ever forgot anything with anybody out there, any of the people watching me, I'm sorry, because it's just me. It's a Willy. That's why I say that. That's why I'm always like, oh, well, that's a Willy thing, or that's a whatever. Because it's definitely different. But I'm going to look at some more chassis that you can buy online, Etsy, whatever. And maybe try to figure out a way to get a bracket. Or find another part I can use that you guys can purchase to make this option available, because not everybody is going to be able to make a bracket like this. Not everybody's that, and I know that. And this isn't very hard, and this looks sloppier than all heck, but it works. And I'm not no great machinist or anything. This is cut with scissors, with metal scissors, tin snips. So if you just got the gumption, take your chassis, try to make something that goes around it like that, and you just plop some ears up. If you can see the ears there, they're sloppy. Just has a hole right in it. Just saying, it's very easy to do. But I will try to see if I can find a way to make this option available for people who won't be able to do that, or can't, or just, you know, don't want to do it, but want the option. I'm gonna try and figure something out. Don't know how long that'll take, or if anybody's willing to help or try, or maybe send me a chassis, I don't know. Or send me pieces that I can figure, I don't know. I have no clue. Does anybody have a servo mount out there that doesn't look like a normal servo mount that I can jimmy up, drill some holes in? I don't know. Not sure what I'm gonna find, what I'm gonna do. If I want this option for everybody, I don't have the means to make a chassis and do it all on my own, like a CNC machine or nothing. So I'm gonna have to figure something out, or just buy the stuff eventually and make it. That's all I got for this build. Just wanted to say I'm still moving on it. You will see it. It might not look like it's changing, but it's changing little by little. And I always like to bring it with me to go run something, because if I find a new line, I gotta see if it can conquer it. Most of my trucks are getting to be like that, so, and I like that, because that makes it exciting for me. But I'll quit babbling here. I went 21 minutes now on one truck and everything in it, and I almost tipped you guys over. But yeah, it's a lot of babbling for one truck. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I'm on Instagram and YouTube. But thanks for watching, subscribing. I am a Willy. And I'm out.